It became an evolution from just signs to props, including inflatable props, like an inflatable alien who was beautifully positioned right over my shoulder.
Our regards from College GameDay.
Not so fast, my friend.
Bringing signs to sporting events didn't start on College GameDay, but GameDay did help turn sign making into an art. In 2020, when crowds couldn't gather and do their usual thing during the show, they were definitely missed.
I think we realized last year how important they were to game day. With no fans in the crowd, to not have that element, to not have those things to kind of get in and out of breaks and get the fan involvement. I think we realized how much of the fabric of game day that they are.
The signage we saw in the early days doesn't compare to what we see today.
I can remember the first sign, we were in Nebraska, and it was just this one person out there with the sign, like, what is that, just kind of hanging out?
So how exactly did signs become such a big part of the show?
I think it's the original form of social media. I mean, people able to get their message out.
They've become so clever with these signs that obviously we've decided to showcase signs on the show because they do such a great job with them.
This is terrific. Yeah, I do. All right.
The crowd was always a character in the show, and a prominent one. And I think that they sensed this was their moment to show what a big game day morning on their campus was like. Show it to the world. Be proud of it, express themselves.
It's almost like a contest. Can their sign get on? Will it be acknowledged by us? And can it be the most clever?
It's a bottomless well of creativity for college kids who sit around and think probably too long and too hard about what to write in the sign to get their brief moment on TV to be one of the signs that gets picked out by the director because it's unique or funny. And then you got to position yourself there. So you got to make a huge commitment to get there early enough to figure out where the camera shots were and then use the big screen up there as a monitor. It became a real art for them to come up with something clever and then get it placed on camera.
Some signs just stand out.
The Marry Me Kirks are obviously in there, the Marry Me Coach Corso.
The artistic value, sometimes there's mechanical value.
I don't know why I get amused by this, but disembodied heads always crack me up.
Anything that has to do with SpongeBob always makes me laugh.
There was a sign at Penn State. It was a relationship to Homer and the Iliad, and it called me a Homer. And so it was a brilliant sign. It was really well thought out. As a matter of fact, I left the desk and I went down there and took a picture with the person with the sign because I was so impressed with it. It was funny and it made fun of me, but I mean, I'm good with it because it was clever.
Then there are very simple expressions. The fan who just held up the sign, I'm Asian. A simple message, 2 words.
I sort of tend to like the random ones. When we were at Times Square, some guy standing right behind the set had a sign that said, Fordham beat Missouri in the 1942 Sugar Bowl, never forget. But that doesn't mean anything, but it's kind of hilarious to me.
Oh, and I guess we should circle back to that alien thing too.
There's more going on besides a little over-the-shoulder graphic alerting people to what game we're talking about. There's something else that's unexpected going on behind you. And yeah, of course you laugh. I mean, you don't try to ignore it, you acknowledge it because everybody watching can see it and you just have fun with it. Again, you just have to salute the creativity. The inflatables became a little bit more common because people saw that and go, oh man, that's hysterical.
Of course, the creativity is more than appreciated, and I'm on the road with Game Day 2 now. So make them really good because I'll be keeping an eye out for my favorites when we come to a campus near you.